Syria's president says he's planning a new constitution just a day after tens of thousands came out in a mass show of support for him. Bashar Assad is still struggling to quell a nationwide uprising despite promises of reforms. But his supporters say the government needs more time to push through change. Artist Tessa Arcilla has more from the center of Damascus.
Voices of support and continuing dissent, some ending in deadly clashes. Polar opposites in their demands, but in some way united by a newfound zeal to take a stand.
We're here in the center of the Syrian capital where thousands have gathered to show their support for the government. Now, this is a far cry from the images we've been seeing in other cities in the country where there have been reported clashes between security forces and anti-government protesters. However, one thing is clear, though. No matter where in this country, political discourse and sometimes even tension have trickled down to the very basic unit of society.
Ala, her husband, and young children were one of many families who braved the heat and joined the crowds in downtown Damascus.
It's true that we knew nothing about politics before, but now we take a stand. Even if I'm a Sunni Muslim, I'm pro this president. Ever since most people started revealing their political stance openly, some people would mock me and say, "Since when do you know about politics? What do you know?" There are divisions among family members. Some are pro-Assad, some are anti, but that's how it is.
It appears that apathy is becoming less of an option for citizens of a nation now under intense international scrutiny.
I've never watched news. I never cared. You know, I never had any interest in politics. But now, I think most of us, we read books, we watch the news, we read articles, we're on Facebook. We want to know. We want to know because unless you have the right background, you know the issues about your country, you can't take a stand.
Yet there are those like Luai Hussein who are no strangers to picking a side and making it known. He's long been voicing his discontent at what he calls a repressive regime. And today, Facebook is one of his main tools in coordinating dissent.
Activism has evolved in Syria. For me, I feel that my voice goes further now. Back then, it started with stating an opinion, going to jail, then hitting a dead end. No one would even know about it. That has changed now, that people are more politically aware.
Hussein has been thrown in jail, says he was tortured, and finds himself constantly looking over his shoulder.
I was detained for spreading the word on the violent crackdown in Dara. But I'd feel like a coward if I didn't risk my life, while those on the streets are doing so, asking for the regime to fall.
A call staunchly opposed by those on the other side.
We all want changes, we all want reforms. Just give the government a chance, you know, give them time.
While political curiosity and activism among Syrians are growing, whatever side of the divide they're on, people here see the future of their country is at stake. But all are adamant that that future is firmly in their own hands. Tessa Arcilla, RT, Damascus.